On the 28th of April, 2026, King Charles addressed the United States Parliament in a historic visit. The monarch used the historic meeting with President Donald Trump to deliver a message centered on unity, democracy, and the long-standing alliance between the United Kingdom and the United States. Speaking during his recent state visit to Washington, the king praised the irreplaceable and unbreakable bond between both nations, while encouraging continued cooperation during a time of global uncertainty.
The bond of kinship and identity between America and the United Kingdom is priceless and eternal. It is irreplaceable and unbreakable.
In a speech widely seen as diplomatic but carefully pointed, the monarch stressed the importance of defending democratic institutions, maintaining the rule of law, and resisting division. Without naming President Trump directly, King Charles appeared to warn against isolationism and excessive executive power, urging leaders to remain outward-looking and committed to international partnerships such as NATO. The king also highlighted support for Ukraine and called for nations to stand together against aggression, a statement that received bipartisan applause in Congress.
In the immediate aftermath of 9/11, when NATO invoked Article 5 for the first time, and the United Nations Security Council was united in the face of terror, we answered the call together, as our people have done so for more than a century, shoulder to shoulder, through 2 world wars, the Cold War, Afghanistan, and moments that have defined our shared security. Today, Mr. Speaker, that same unyielding resolve is needed for the defense of Ukraine and her most courageous people.
He blended serious policy themes with humor and references to shared history, reminding lawmakers that although the two nations were once rivals, they are now among each other's closest allies. King Charles III ended his historic address to the US Congress on April 28, 2026, by calling for continued alliance between the two nations and a joint blessing.
And so to the United States of America, on your 250th birthday, let our two countries rededicate ourselves to each other in the selfless service of our peoples and of all the peoples of the world. God bless the United States, and God bless the United Kingdom.
President Trump welcomed the royal visit warmly, calling the meeting productive and emphasizing the deep roots between both countries. Reports say the White House meeting and later state dinner were intended to ease tensions and reinforce the so-called special relationship between London and Washington. Political analysts say King Charles managed a delicate balancing act, honoring diplomatic ties with President Trump while subtly promoting values of moderation, global cooperation, and constitutional restraint. The speech was praised across party lines and seen as one of the most significant royal interventions on the international stage since he became monarch. If you've stayed till this part, like, subscribe, and on notification for more videos like this. And remember, you just found out